that will pop in. Obviously, this is a game I did try back in November. I mean, really, it's just because it released early. I was like, ooh, whatever could this weird, strange game that has horror and psychological in the taglines like Doki Doki did. It says something in Chinese. Yeah. A visual novel that has scenes of violence. Which, when I tried it and I put it as a recording on YouTube, the route that I was beginning for had me see the two main characters have a horrific hypothetical accident in the woods and made it seem like, oh, everyone died in a horrible way. But then going back to it, there was a scary spider, I think a black widow, like a giant black widow that was on top of the character, and it bit their eye and then they started to die. Pretty wild. Do I even have any saves? No, I don't, because I didn't even save from the last time. So we're just gonna play from the start. But here, since the text wants to read ahead of me, lying on the grass, watching the clouds floating slowly across the blue sky. White and fluffy, different unusual shapes. Dragon, turtle, a rocket, a castle, a fish, a flamingo, and an axe. On one hand, they seem so cute, on the other, very majestic. And totally off count of playing the game. I know I played Zero Horizon Dawn. I will pick back up on that game because I have discovered I have a newfound interest in the game. I think I was just pushing myself to play it before and I wasn't quite ready for that open world adventure. But that'll come up here and there. Because, I mean, I haven't really made heavy progress in the start of the game. But onwards for the clouds. Thinking about their size, I felt like a little bug. Which even now I'm realizing the music's getting even more trippy. Yeah, I'm not playing anything else, so besides the soothing, lulling sound, there's this other trippy sound in the background of the music. But yes, Tudu. Ghost of Tsushima? I have downloaded on my PlayStation. Have I picked it up yet? No. It's on my game system. I would like to give it a shot. Cause, what was it? Gab Smolder. That's the one. How do I say their name? Hey. Oh, why did my screen just disappear for a moment? Gab. This is a pretty song, though. It's elusive and scary at the same time. Here, you're gonna go to the other screen. Murders. Ah, there we go. That way I can figure out who's the person I actually saw me steal from. There you are. Let me do. I think it's SO. Inch. Paste. I believe that's correct. Hey, why is it showing me an ant now? You back up. Oh no. It's just chugging along ahead, quiet. That way I can figure out how to do this thingy.
That's creepy.
Well, yes.
There's someone above the computer.
Gab Smolder is the one I first watched for the Ghost of
What?
Tsushima because the DLC that
Fuck
came
me.
out. And yay, my little shout-out thing's working properly. Huzzah for technology looking nice and working properly. Now, continuing on to an ant that's being displayed with a flower on her head. It's very pretty how painted on this surrounding is. Was there a way I can scroll back text? No, I can't scroll back, but anyways. Enjoy the lulling of the song as we stare into the existential horror of thinking of life so big and so vast, and then seeing an ant in front of us, who are technically anthropomorphic because it's being personified a bit with this flower. I mean, other than that, it still looks like a regular ant. Besides, it's just being painted looking. Oh, so going from the text of... Ow, I did not click auto. How is it skipping ahead the dialogue? I wonder if that ant just crawled onto my hand just thinking something similar. There's a beautiful pink flower on its head. Which I mean, for the size of ants, it can't be an actual flower. It would have to be a flower petal to even sit on top of the ant's head without flying off. Unless, of course, someone's glued it onto its exoskeleton. Perhaps. So it's probably a girl. How? Why? But, I mean, for the characters we're playing in the game, they seem really young, so having basic logic about things. Eh. Hello, I greet her. I'm a little human saying hello to the little ants. An expressionless daze of like, why is this human trying to speak to me? Whatever could you be possibly... What could you be talking about to an ant? Like, intellectually, if you could verbally communicate with them. Because for one, main thing is, please stop trying to bite me super aggressively. Stop making ant holes where dogs live. Don't crawl through the windows, please, because that's a little unsettling. I mean, they do clean up messes that are left behind, so I mean, they're a clean, free cleaning crew. Maybe leaving out, maybe the ants would request more sugar water being left out. Possible thing to talk about. The ant girl didn't answer. How shocking. Instead, she tilted her head and bit me. Which, honestly, even though it doesn't look like ants have a lot to bite with, it really hurts because, especially if they bite you right between your toes. Very soft, very ticklish point of your feet. I haven't been bit by any ants in my arms. Anyways, I was indignated at the ant girl's behavior. I wanted to shake her off, but then I thought, she might hurt herself. Come on, stop biting. That's not how you make new friends. There's quite a few people who have bit people when they were younger and they still have friends for life. Like, it's something you can forgive and forget and move on. Doesn't mean what? Last December, I had this whole arm was quite black and blue because I got bit by a dog. And it was like this giant lump for a bit. And I forgave the dog. We've moved past that argument. Now I have like a cool little set of teeth scars on my elbow, so potentially could tattoo that and make it look cool. Which I have no reason to actually be wearing this jacket besides just it's aesthetically cool to wear. And technically it is a weighted blanket, just fashionable. But anyways, don't bite people to make friends. And then our brief acquaintance was broken by a gust of wind. Look at that. There's a nice touch. That is such a fucking nice touch to add visually to this game, of it looking like it literally passed away. Oh, this would be actually a perfect moment for that. Oh. She was blown away. I hope it doesn't turn out to be something like a fatal fall off a cliff. I mean, ants are quite sturdy unless squished. And even the fact of as long as it doesn't fall into water, it should be relatively safe. Assuming. Which now I'm actually curious. How far can ants fall without, like, being injured? I'm curious. How far can an ant fall without sustaining injury? Oh, look at that. Because they're terminal velocity. I mean, they're not big as humans falling us off. They're going to kind of float. They're not going to have a lot of weight to cause them to accelerate to the ground faster. So, at least we're assured of that thing. Ooh, did we get... Oh, spam. Close that up. Don't need you. But anyways, goodbye, ant girl, and have a good landing. What, Jack Raven? What will I not believe happened? Unless, like, magically Lil Nas X is like, hey, I'm releasing the album today. Which would be pretty wild. Unless we've manifest this into reality. Now I'm curious what you're gonna say. Ooh, well, that would be very exciting to see someone dancing to that, because you can make the dance pole dancing, you can make it hardcore, you could be doing, what is it? Can't remember what it's called, but crunk break dancing. How would I be able to find this dancing? Because now the question is, I gotta worry. Because you've got those prank channels where you could be sending me to a goofy link. Which is your Joe account, correct? I'm curious. Croony. That's quite the title. But I'm sure you're 1 in a million to have that title. Wait. Pruny Isle. Okay, I will type this in. The very first thing that pops up is Illinois County by population. What? Google, what are you doing? It's giving me census information. Did I? Yo, I misspelled it. I put an R instead of an E. Alright. Tubes. Tubes. Oh, there's a dog. Anyways. Crushing, popping things. What in the world? This is Michael Jackson. Okay, maybe I just need to copy and paste because I feel like I'm misspelling it because it's giving me ASMR for popping stuff and Poppykind. Do I need that last P that's spaced out? Because I see Miley Cyrus. EP Cocaine, Crushing Crunchy and Soft Things by Car, Popstar, Post Malone. Or, oh, just put that, okay. Maybe that'll be where we find it. Oh, look at that! Man smashes down. It's amazing. Okay, you got a good choreography together. Did you just... Did they just pop off shoes with that kick move? Or was that the shadow? Hold on, let me... No, you did. The shoe did fly off. And take... What? Three? 3 flips. It's 3. Hold on. Just do 3, 1, almost go back. A second flip even execute better. And a third. Ooh, almost fell on that third, but man. And he still goes. Okay. Okay. But yes, your channel did pop up now. Oh yeah, because I had my 2 screens. I forgot. But yeah, that was... See it. Look at that. The 3 flips. Get it? Get it? The shoe flies away. He starts going for it. And then the first flip. Almost didn't stick it, but still managed. The second one. Very strong. Third. And then flip forward. Okay, acrobatic. That was pretty exciting. Which, I mean, anytime anyone does a full leg extension during a song, it really focuses on that part, which is exciting. Had to sit down after that one. That was thrilling. I'd never thought it, but now at least there is one video with some choreography to that song, which I'm amazed not more people jumped onto that trend, because it's such a good song. But then again, having that song play it could potentially backfire on them later because of copyright stuff from YouTube. Who knows? But still, thank you for that. That was fun to see. Even though I've had this soothing music in the background playing during that. Oh yeah, right. Oh, we skipped ahead because the ant thing. Right. I mean, he could continue the dance, create more choreography for it. Ay, ay, ay. Need more lotion. Stop itching hands. Better. Not itchy anymore, hands, please. Text, stop going. I didn't click on auto. You shouldn't be popping up on your own. A little spooky. Obviously, the ant blew away, and we just keep reflecting on the clouds. And we're just like, oh, that ant may have fallen into its death, but how beautiful and peaceful the world is. The sun's rays gently warm my skin, which is technically the skin and the sun, microwaving you at a low heat, or like an oven when you put stuff to warm up on its own when it's at that minimum 300 or 325 degree, keeping me from freezing. Grass under my back is softer than any mattress. Mattresses now have some elaborate design, so sure, sleeping out on the grass sometimes could be relaxing, but for the most part you're gonna have a rogue rock somewhere that you can't move, and then you're gonna have to entirely move your area just to shift that, and then continue on relaxing. Ah, why'd you glitch? You good, game? Okay, I swear that's not part of the game. Serenity. And then it just pops up the text there. This place is too perfect to exist. Well, it's a matter of it's a moment where everything is aligned, but that moment will pass soon enough. Consciousness floats away under the sound of a river bubbling nearby. Blah 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 blah. I do like it though. For how this text is set up, it floats around like someone's thoughts, kind of scattered everywhere. What is this place? Into the darkness of the void. And here's where some of the decisions we'll make, so probably should put a save here in case I mess up. My eyes closed, and I begin to sink into sleep when suddenly I hear a voice. Good night. Instantly I think of good night and think like someone punches you in the face. That's just the instant reaction, not just like, oh, sweet dreams. I think, and then hi, just someone going, hello. Or classic Star Wars and go, hello there. What did I pick last time? I'm pretty sure I picked hi. Let's go with good night. Why not? And we're just like, hey, who's telling me good night? Thank you for saying good night. Although saying goodnight in the daytime is a bit strange. Well, depends, because if you sleep long enough, it will become night. So your nap will turn into technically day sleeping-ish. Good afternoon, then. What to say, then? Sleep well, perhaps? I mean, sleep well. A good way of being like, I hope you get rest, I hope you sleep, and just that it's good quality rest. Only one choice. Sleep well, then. Oh no, wait, what? Why? Just have this full-blown conversation about etiquette for sleep time, and you're like, who are you? Mysterious voice bobbling in my brain. Ask? You mean ask the question, or just that I am ask? Who am I talking to? Oh, we're going back and forth on this. We don't know who exactly we're talking to in the narration sense. Where is my other house shoe? My toes are cold. Better. To me. Mean to me as in anyone? Me as in me? Can you be a little bit more specific? Who's me? Can I have a facial description, maybe an idea of who you are, or if you're perhaps a entity beyond all things, maybe like an elder god trying to murder me? Part of your sleep. One could be the part of your brain that's trying to relax you, or it could be the part of the brain that's just being creative and just having a conversation in your sleep while it recovers, and it's just like, do, I'm just here speaking words, and just gonna be like, banana fart, and be like, the cards of your fate. No, I didn't click it. But you already said your consciousness was fading away, so technically, you are asleep because your eyes are closed, you're not in motion, your heart rate has lowered, your breathing has calmed, and potentially your eyes are already doing that shifty thing. Or, oh god, Inception. Or was I going to sleep in my sleep? Oh no. I feel like maybe this was not the right choice to pick, because now we're just in this loop of conversation about sleep. That's right. And then you would have had to fall asleep again and again and again, and you would never wake up. Oh, thank you so much for stopping me. But are you stopping me, or are you causing a self-fulfilling prophecy now? You're welcome. Just, you're welcome. God, I forgot the game did this. It just suddenly turns. Now let's talk seriously. Scary. Which would be honestly creepier if you had a shadowy silhouette appear at this point with just the soulless eye staring at you, especially if it moves slowly close to the screen, would have unsettled me greatly. Anyways, the world is red and we have someone who's urgent on taking care of business. Who are you? And what do you want from her? From her? I mean, we've not been referencing to anyone by her. From the girl. I won't let you get her hurt. In that case, I have the same question. I'm not going to answer until I know your intentions. It's gonna be a standoff and be like, no one's gonna answer any questions. Similarly, so we're not gonna get anywhere. You have to extend the peace offering, extend the branch, or even just take the high road. If not, take the sneaky route if you can't take the high route. You're forcibly going to keep her in a sleep that will potentially turn into a coma, or that her soul will not awake? I got nothing to rebuttal on that. Two entities that I have no idea who are entities, just battling it out in someone's consciousness. So if I continue to click the ... I think that loops me into a weird point. So maybe I should just... Or so I say the imagination. And let's just go, I'm the voice in her head. You're lying. I would have noticed it right away. Got me there. Imagination can't fool whatever being this is. and we're going to gaslight them. Really now? Really? Are you sure? I'm sure. I deserve a hint. Hint to what? Like who you are? Are we playing that Guess Who game? What arrogance. We're not playing charades here. Yeah, we did get to this dialogue, so either the dialogue doesn't change or I have put myself in the bad ending. 8 thin legs crawl on your body. It's better not to touch them. What is that you say? Spatter! I mean, 8 thin legs crawling on your body. Tick, 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 tick. Let me just put Mr. Spider back. He can play a salvation melody. I don't understand that. Like that, the melody of the clickety-clack of the feet. You can hear me. I mean, we're just apparently spouting out whatever we want to say. Thin legs. That ant. What does that have to do with you? Bye-bye. This must be different. Oh no, we did this. I remember. I picked this and it suddenly went into this weird fourth wall break where it's like, haha, we finished up the dialogue tree. Goodbye. Can I just say bye-bye? Ooh, I told you I wouldn't let her wake up. Hey! Who's saying hey? I heard a familiar voice. Stop sleeping. Adventure awaits. So it is different than when I played last time where we forcibly ejected ourselves from that conversation. By this, whoever we are, pulled ourselves out of the conversation without being trapped in a dialogue. So maybe that was the better option? I mean, we're gonna find out very soon. Just to see a valley full of flowers and the massive pine trees everywhere. Even though I know I'd be sneezing to death, it would be breathtaking to see. The soft wind, the clouds, the ominous presence of giant mountains in the background, and just miles and miles of rural country to see. Just making your way what feels like the wilderness. Beautiful, breathtaking. I need more candy. Yummy! This one tastes a little bit different. Why? But it still has that pop soda quality. Delicious. Ooh, there we... I know, I want to look this up. Entirely off topic of the game, but I want to know. Is there ginger ale gummies? Or is there a way I can make it? Tell me. Ooh, I see a recipe. Ooh, sparkling ginger gummies. Ginger bug soda. Grass-fed gelatin. I mean, obviously you need gelatin, though. It's gummies. Ooh, I know about these candies. Wait. Is there a legit Japanese flavored gummy to have? Tell me more. No, I see that it says out of stock. Don't tell me this. Well, obviously now it's buffering to load. Ooh, touch gummy. What is this? Oh, tough gummy. I saw the word touch instead of tough. Oh, this is through eBay, though. I mean, make your own ginger gummies? Get instantly energized with these ginger ale flavored gummies. Pop Rocks. Ooh. I mean, this entirely looks like a shop that I can be diabetic from, but it's not available, so I can't. Market. So obviously, I should just move to Japan if I want ginger ale gummies. That's what it's saying here. Ooh, ginger ale and candy recipe. The Food Network! Yeah, you're providing me more interesting recipes to create. Ooh, some lime, some mint sprigs. Ooh. So really a short directionless. It's just you need like a good 3 hours for this to slowly dry out. But still, possible idea. Oh yeah, and I do need to collect my ingredients for my Valentine's treats I want to make for my co-workers. This is entirely off topic of the game. Let me go back. Let me just savor this last gummy. And I've tried the fizzy soda ones, and they're just not that good. It takes away the classic flavor. Still, they're trying to be inventive with their candy. I will find something more in the future. Anyways, hello, little child who is just hanging out here and letting me sleep out in the potential code. He opened my eyes, sat up, and looked in the direction of the voice. It belongs to my friend, Kirill. And how does this boy manage to find me every time? Do you have your phone find me thing? I wasn't sleeping. So our techs, we're apparently girl in red techs, which is a little ominous because the world turned scary red. Unless, of course, we have... Maybe we made a deal or something with another being beyond imagination. I feel like I want to trick him out of spite, just to mess with him. Then what are you doing? I'm pretty sure she says, like, meditating. Something smart, something important, something witty, only a sophisticated gal like myself would say. Which honestly, I would just be like, I was just playing a video game. Be meditating. So it hasn't been too long since I played this, so I remember the start of the game. How's that? When you lie down, close your eyes, relax, and let all the thoughts not exist. So you do need to let the intrusive thoughts bubble out. That way you can work through them and let them go. I mean, a lot of things, if you suddenly have a terrible idea in your brain is thinking of a possibility or giving you the worst case scenario. It just all depends on how you've trained your brain to think about things, or even what's the first thing your mind wants to circle back to. Just like for me, constantly want to think about sweet treats because I like baking. So that's something that's always going to pop up no matter what I'm doing. I could be looking at medical videos. I'm like, what about a delicious panini? But anyways, meditating. So you're sleeping essentially, just not fully dreaming sleep. Summed it up. So, could meditating be even considered under lucid dreaming? I mean, technically you need to focus yourself on that. Potentially. No, it's not. He doesn't understand anything of the complexities of being a intellectual being. Anyways, come on. I'll show you. Door. Which would be kind of cool if they did make the text for the door glitchy or red. That way you would suddenly get a little confused by it. Still, it's a random piece of dialogue that will throw you for a loop when reading it the first time. So you're like, we're outside, why are you showing me a door? Why show it to me? It's an unusual door. We found it today with Dima and Masha. Is it a golden door? I mean, if it's a golden door, you should be able to scrape it off for the gold flakes, potentially. Unless it's just gold paint. Then it's a little boring. Nope, it's wooden. Unless it's a really good quality mahogany wood. And what's so unusual about it then? The fact that it stands right in the middle of the cliff. Just hanging out there, doing its business. Our cliff? Oh, they have their own specific cliff they go to, which is a little scary for children to just roam around a cliff, just bebopping about. Yep. It's really strange. Most important thing is that there's nothing but the door. And it stands there like a dug-in. Which potentially the cliff has just eroded over time and the door is the last piece of a house that used to be there. The house could have interdimensionally hopped around. Must really be dug in. Anyway, let's just think. Door in the middle of a cliff. And it's red. And there's nothing else. Cool. Could be a door. Ooh, there is that anime movie coming up that has different doors the main character walks through to go through different times to avoid tragic accidents or natural disasters. Forget what it's called, but it looked interesting from the trailer. Maybe you dug it in there, but I mean, that's a lot of energy and time for a small child to be doing to put up a standard sized door. Even if it's lightweight, it would take a bit to get it into the earth to stand on its own. And painted red. Well, have you seen him the past day? Has he been covered in any paint that's red? What's the joke here? I mean, just elaborately pulling your leg. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what you're going about. I glance at him with suspicion. Let's go look at the door already. But Krill grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the forest. Probably could just put this on auto. How fast is the text? Oh, the text speed is very quick. Let me just scoot that down. Oh, wait a minute, not so fast. Okay. A minute later, we're in the forest with the little cute little mushrooms and the snaily. Kind of interesting to see snails with those long eye movements and how it slowly looks around. Oh, maybe the text is really slow. Oh shit. Yeah, let me move that. No, do not want to move. Hello. There we go. The tranquility of the afternoon glaze, replaced by the mysteries of forest shadows. Not creepy, but rather fabulous. Trees creak here and there. Hear the cry of a bird. air became... Ooh, that is a lovely part about going to a forest. The air... It feels like it's either just rained or you can literally taste and breathe in the rich, mulchy dirt. Like, clearly it's almost a flavor, if we're being honest. When you smell fresh clay when it has the water on it, beautiful. Except, one fact prevented me from being fully imbued with the atmosphere. Sprinting at high speeds, but I'm not crazy. My legs begin to stumble. That means you're going full blown running if you're stumbling and you can't really control the motor functions of your own legs. Stop, Krill, I'm going to fall. And then, just heads up, or violence will be shown, but it's the hypothetical situation that the characters think of, so just be aware. Some icky gooey stuff will show up. I probably should just mention that. Go! Upcoming. Pulling my arm, I tried to slow down. Okay, screen, could you stop disconnecting? Which caused us to fall over and go tumbling to our death. And that is how we died. Yeah. Krill's head was pierced by a sharp branch. It went straight through his eye and out the back of his head. And apparently broke all his teeth as well. Yeah, everything was lush and cute and dainty, and then suddenly blood spurting out the ears, the eyes, broken jaw, eye ejected. And I ripped my stomach on something. Yeah, we're in the background being like, my intestines are splitting out of me, my pancreas. All the organs scatter and fell out. If I were to describe it in one word, I would say burlesque. Which I think then the character's actually supposed to be saying brutesque. Which now I'm confused. Is that a misplay of words or nah? Yeah, we're totally gonna leave that. Let me just cover you for a moment. Brutesque. Brutesque. I don't know English. Brutesque. I don't know how to say this. S. Yeah, when I first started the playthrough of this on YouTube, it was horrific to suddenly see the scene pop up and you're just like, this isn't a happy, lighthearted game. It has things that will shock you. Oh gosh, the Amoeba love story. That was an awesome, creepy game. It really made you essentially feel like something was crawling underneath your skin. Grotesque. How do you explain? Not best horror. Brew. Brutesque. Yes, we're talking about Brutus, apparently.
According to Wikipedia, Marcus Junius Brutus, often referred to simply...
I don't need that anyways, because I don't know how to. I have yet to officially live stream on YouTube. Just been like testing it out here and there. Though it seems like it's a pretty fun site to go on. I just don't have all the other tools on hand like Twitch has. But I can still use OBS. Do have to wonder if Chatterino will work on there as well. What? since more and more people are talking about YouTube streaming, there's more information. So that is something upcoming. Because I know... selfish plug-in of my YouTubes, because obviously, there you go. But anyways, let's move from the disfigured face on the screen. Oh yes, screen decides to glitch out. Sounds spectacular and colorful. And there we go. Consciousness slowly left my mind as my body literally fell apart on itself. I mean, if your intestines are coming out, your stomach, your diaphragm, that's a huge chunk of what's in your body. And then all the blood, potentially the ribs coming out, and even just everything else that's connected inside your skin just flapping about. The agony finally stopped. The end. Which, look at this. It takes you back to the main screen. I really got fooled on this part. I'm like, that's it? That was all of that information? Which I can see it being a really good way to surprise people into playing the game. But I didn't notice way on the bottom, it still has the back skip auto save buttons. So technically it's still in game and not the main menu. Tricky. Kidding. You don't think girl would be so indifferent to her friend's death, do you? Well, I mean, if you're losing a heavy amount of blood, your personality's gonna change a little. Actually, they survived, got up and dusted themselves off. Metaphorically, yes, we did get quite hurt. In the same cheerful voice, Kirill asked. And we're deeper into the forest. Lots of beams of light coming in. You can see very closely dust particles in the light. That is a nice little touch for the art too. Been really cool to see it move. I don't know, that just looks so cool when in anime there's a dusty library that's empty and they have that little dust moving about. No. I mutter discontentedly. I died in another life though. Come on, what is it? We could have died in this realm. Nope, main characters don't die. Literally Attack on Titan. Gurren Lagann. It will shock you. People can die. We can't have all plot armor. They run, they fall, and roll towards adventure. How annoying are you with your adventures? He is truly living his best manifestations and goals. He wants to be the main character, therefore, he will do as he pleases. Or just be like a feral cat and always land on his feet. I'm offended he didn't even apologize for nearly sending me to my death. Otherwise, it would just get boring. Now's the question. Are you going to have an adventure-filled adulthood, or will the starry-eyed adventure fade? Between boredom... and between choosing broken legs, choose boredom. But I mean, you can have a lot of adventures still with broken legs. And if you've ever seen the disturbing movie Tusk, you can do quite a bit even with broken legs. What a downer. What a downer. Do you really care so much about that door? Why are we in such a hurry? Well, I mean, if I'm assessing based on time, we should probably make it through the forest before nightfall, just so we don't get lost in the dark. It is quite scary when you're in the forest without precise directions. I can't lose to Dima. That is the spirit of competition. So your friends or your competitors? The lovely antagonists, protagonists, they will work together when they truly need to bond forces. And what is he going to compete in? Eating? One does not interfere with the other. But it could. The difference between a regular friendship and a competitive friendship? Well, a regular friendship, you bond over similar dislikes, likes, a sense of humor, a good vibe between each other, maybe same goals or passion, or being fanatic about something in life. Competitive friendship, well, in quite literally you can take notes from Naruto. Him and practically every other person he was in a competitive relationship with. Just like, he comes back in Shippuden, and now he's competing against everyone because they're higher ranked than him. I shouldn't go this rabbit hole. Let me not. Anyways, yes, there would be a difference in regular friendships and competitive ones. Especially the activities you go about, how you bond, and especially how long those friendships last. The competitive one, you truly have a drive. Hello, Fluffy baby. How are you? Pets. Lovely little fluffy pets for the little fluffy baby. Fluffy little nugget. Little ears. Little ears. Little ears. Little ears. Little ears. Check your ears. Oh, you're so cute. The snout. Eat that snout. Eat that snout. Fluffy, fluffy little snout. Fluffy little snout. Oh, you're so cute. You're so precious. Would you like a snack? You would like a snack. Hold on a moment. Naruto didn't teach a lot. For one, animation process, how a story could get muddled because way too many freaking filler episodes at once. Like, it was prime time of me watching anime to have something just 50 episodes of filler. I'm like, where is all the information about what's happening? We're about to go into war. Gosh. And then how friendships develop. What I mean? I remember collecting a lot of the manga. I had a great time with it. They had awesome stickers. And definitely you got to have the huge era of AMVs. My goodness. Cascadia. That was living for every different pairing they could think of in the series. Yes. Yes. Like, honestly, I know I personally was a fanatic weeb fan of Rock Lee when he showed up. For one, he was different. He wasn't emo. He was happy. He was athletic. And he was in green. I like the color green. And even probably because at that time, since I was in the era thinking Sakura wasn't fun, since she dissed him, I wanted to praise him more. Yeah, his fights, and then the freaking drunken fight too. He's always just been a powerhouse. And even I like that his outfit really never changed. He was standard, the jumpsuit, the vest, and his headband, which he would always wear around his waist. I liked that for some reason, maybe because I wasn't a fan of it being on your head. Even though defense purposes, it was smart. Yes, I will give you a treat. I'm sorry for making you wait. Wait, don't push my headphones. Remember. Hey, behave. Don't be sneaking treats. That way people can see the little fluffy. Hey, we're better than this. Another half. Thank you. So sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Baby. Did you? Okay, the rest are for later. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, little snack, remember. My little fluffy baby. Little fluffy baby. You're so cute. I can't give her too many snacks though, because we are getting her back on target weight. So I can't be getting confused by her adorable cuteness. But still, she can have a little bit of snacks. No, Riley, it hurts your heart. Wait, what was it you said, Tudu? Like, they generally supported each other. My guy was pretty attractive anyways. He was a go-getter, optimistic, hella strong, and he had fun friends, and he was really rooting for his team to succeed. Like, there was... I mean, I can't think of any unpositive things. I can't think of anything negative. Because just generally, he was living his best life and being a great coach and the pseudo-dad. Because there's the whole thing of, they never really talk about... Do they ever talk about, like, Rock Lee's family? Like, that's something I never figured out. Which now we're gonna entirely distract the gameplay to... Who the heck is Rock Lee's family supposed to be? Wait, that's not even Rockless. See, look. If you type in Rock Lee, you get the fight. Yes, the power of you explodes. Which is crazy, that's from season 1. Episode 48. And everyone's like, who's his wife? Who's his wife? Wife. I mean, if you go to fanfiction, you can find everyone wanted to be his wife. Hey, Rock Lee family. Okay? Look at that. Matchy outfits. Does Rock Lee have a family? Oh, well, that's depressing. Popular theory that is just they're simply villagers when Chroma attacked. Let's go to Molytropia, the one source that has plenty of things talked about. Shortcomings, appearances, background, energetic, hot-blooded, the epitome, but he's not an epitome of incel nice guy. He's an epitome of powerful nice guy. Powerful, like, I mean, in a way you could be a Giga Jack. Anyways, being respectful, passionate nature, drive to succeed, had feelings, but his appearance, but yeah. Doesn't really talk about his family. So it's just, it almost makes it seem like he's just an orphan, but not an orphan because he has Mike Guy. And who the hell is his family? Metal Lee's parents. I don't need to know about Metal Lee. I need to know about Rock Lee. Why is there Pinterest? I need to click on this. That goofiness. He's like, hop on my back. Oh no. Hey, get out of my way, Pinterest thingy. The freaking wheelchair. No. Using you. Oh, it's from DeviantArt. Definitely don't go to DeviantArt. There is deviance. Oh yeah, I guess family is just a questionable thing. It's no bit of, just as the clan, ages, family tree, the jutsus. No, there shouldn't be a dev. Lies. Don't tell me that. Take that off the screen. Yes, he is. Is there even a character who could be? Who in this series could even be close to being an incel? I'm trying to think. From my recollections of characters I even remember, like, trying to think of them in real life. Well, I mean, characters from the Akatsuki could have been misogynistic. They could have been really bad to meet in person. Because, I mean, we have Daedra. He would just been a potentially a pyromaniac. Could have been a bomber. Could have been running around tagging art everywhere. And even he would be considered a mutant because the hands that eat stuff and like blah, 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 with the clay. So Sori definitely would be narcissistic. He would potentially be a serial murderer who would take people's bodies. Sharkman, I don't remember your name. Early? In ways, but it just... That would be really the closest one to get into that realm of incel, be early Sasuke, because really, he did not care other people's well-beings if it meant he would gain more power. Because, I mean, he abandoned the entire village just because he's like, hey, this person could potentially teach me more deadly, more faster, more dangerous techniques in order to avenge his family. And sure, they show the comedic bits of his life, but still, at the heart of it, he was willing to forfeit other people to gain success of his own. Which, yeah, that would be the easiest way to put it, because can't put Rock Lee in that. Gaara would just be the very needs mental therapy and just a good night rest. Kabuto? Kabuto could fall into that. He was being sneaky and sly and really was a slithery dirthery in the background. Who else? Kiba was just a wild boy. Shino was just bugs and silence. Well, Shikamaru, depending on how he progressed in life, could have turned into it. Yeah, Gaara wasn't jealous. Good point. Gaara he just wanted to be loved. He just wanted community, family. I mean, that was a big part of the whole him coming back to life and seeing everyone praise him. That's all he wanted. He just wanted recognition as a human being. Who the heck was Gaara's brother? What was his name with all the purple paint on his face? Gaara. Brother. Who's your brother? Really? That was his name? I guess I just don't ever remember hearing his name. He was just that insignificant story-wise. I shall return to figure out this name. Little puppy dog would like to go outside. There, I can unpin this. There we go. What was the heck Gara's brother's name? Nakuro? Really? Kankuro? You know what, maybe if I just hear it, I will believe it, because I really do not remember this dude. Are they really brothers? There we go, perfect. Click on this, I will hear the words. Guess it's entirely separate from what we're actually doing, but I need answers. This is bugging me in my brain, like, really? This can't be his name. What the heck is it showing me over here? Oh, no. Okay, please move away. Sugar, come here, soul. And little sugar, talk about sugar. Find sugar. Get your views up. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Not Grammarly, too. Those headquarters. The urgent message to get your Fruity Loops out the door. Which honestly, it is an interesting commercial for that Grammarly, though, that it can change the tone of your text based on the words you're using. Because this apparently is just weird words. Just tweak a little change of I would, I could, appreciate, need help immediately. The oh, sparkly. That was the commercial. Please, I don't want to.
For more information, check out the link in the description. The Life of Conqueror from Naruto.
Okay, so it is his name. Okay, that answers my question finally. Yeah. Can I say Kankuro? I mean, his objective was to technically be part of an assassination gang for the third Hokage. I mean, he supported his teammates, but really his personality, I never got to see much of it, so... And maybe it's just because he has that look about him. Anyways. We almost died here, and we're just talking about competitive friendships and regular friendships that's spelled out into Naruto lessons. Why glitch screen? Scary. What is it? Suppose we got into a tribe of savages. Me, you, Masha, and Dima. Why are we getting involved with B-movie horror plots that clearly say, don't go to this forbidden place because you will die? Where would we find a tribe of savages here? Potentially going through that door. As I said, suppose. Ponder it, wonder it, imagine it in your little mind of minds. And what's next? They're not just savages, they're bloodthirsty savages, cannibals even. Why does everyone have to be bloodthirsty in your stories? Which is actually kind of fun, because Harvard had a lecture where they talked about the different types of morals and being ethical and philosophy. And they had a conversation about a true story where cannibalism did occur with a lifeboat of several crewmates. And they kind of talked about how, based on the person who did get cannibalized compared to the others who got to live, kind of had to debate who was justified, who was morally wrong, and why each side would have a stance in a actual courtroom discussion. It's a very old case. But anyways, it's cool, isn't it? And anyways, they tell us to fight to the death. I'm not gonna fight you. I mean, if you really did have to fight, then really your best effort would probably be go in hard and strong to take the fight out quickly so you don't have to exert too much more energy compared to having a long-winded, slow battle. Exactly. I know you won't fight, so I'll kill myself heroically by making harakiri. How nice, and again, bloody. I'll do the same with Masha, but not with Dima. We will meet in the duel, and the loser will accept defeat with honor. We will not be angry, because we are competitive friends. And they'll do that clasping of their hands, and be like, yay, teammates. I get it. You sure? Yeah, it's just, you two won't just whimper out. You want to see who could defeat who. And if you can't run, wait, if you can't run, what am I reading? Oh, right, this is the part where if I answer the questions at the beginning right, we will continue. If not, we're gonna have a big old scary spider pop up. So I guess big old spider potentially will show up. Let me just pin that just in case. If you would like to run ahead, I will rest and come there later. Bro, I think it's just the display thing that likes to loop that into existence. Alright. And he cheerfully rushes off, tossing a goodbye. Where are the forest monsters? Or perfect chance for this. There is no monsters in this forest that you know of. I guess. Oh boy. Now you're gonna start thinking about it. Looking for the things in the forest background. Left one behind, and also scared me before he ran behind. Oh, I'm the only one left behind. That's what you mean by that. He won't make a decent gentleman, scaring the poor ladies before rushing off. Why did he even come for me if he's gonna run off? Disappointed by his behavior, I sat down on a log. It creaked and it crunched and it gave way and broke beneath me. Ouch, what's the matter? I fell onto something sticky. Perhaps sap, if anything, because honestly, you get sap on your clothes, you have to pretty much soak it to get that stuff to unstick. Especially if you get dirt on there too, you're gonna be trapped with mess. Cobwebs. I'm all in cobwebs. And when I open my eyes again, big old spiders here, me like. Ugh. Plus, the shading, the shadows on that, it makes it kind of creepy. Like you feel like that might pop out of the screen, which, oof. The imagination that just took over my brain, don't pop out the screen, please. I saw a huge spider on my stomach. Hello, spider. Definitely with that blood red, scary skull face. You're a kind one, aren't you? Red skull and its back abdomen, and the whole appearance says otherwise. Damn. It's about to bite her. I'm sure the spider's poisonous. But why is it so big? I mean, it's its own predator of this area. It is eating everything in sight. Do spiders? Yeah, there's freaking, what is it, banana tarantula spiders that can eat birds, so this is possible. It doesn't matter. You have to shake them off somehow and run. Or, wait a moment. Wait, is this gonna assist me now? 8 thin legs crawl on your body. It's better not to touch them. You can play salvation melody. So the voice was talking about a spider. This is a bit different than last time I played. Hey, nasty boys, where are you? Are you there? I'm not speaking to you. Come in. Oh boy, freaking answer the phone. Nope. Maybe I'm losing my mind. But who are you? Because you're not talking about the person who has the spider. You're another being that's seeing this like a first-person view. Losing mind is losing its mind. Funny. But no, the voice predicted a meeting with a spider, and I couldn't have done it myself. You couldn't have done it yourself? On the other hand, it's easy to just go ahead and claim 8 legs. Most creatures don't have 8 legs, but the likelihood of you seeing a spider in the forest is kind of on the high side, just depending. But a spider of this size, very, very small chance. And then I'll see a spider or something 8-legged and say, aha, the coincidence is real. The prediction came true. Okay, so maybe we actually did this dialogue correctly, because this is entirely different. Last time, the freaking girl freaked out, tried to knock the spider away, and it freaking bit into her eyeball and started making it swell with poison. In addition, the spider's sitting motionless, not biting us, even though it has the upper hand. It should be crawling. It's all too suspicious. If you want a prediction that you will believe, then speak directly. On such and such a day, at such and such a time, the girl will sit on a rotten log, fall through, and a spider will claw on her stomach. Don't touch it. It's a good one. With its appearance looking like this, then there would be no doubt. Although the intention of the voice is still unclear, even if it sees the future, perhaps it would be deliberately tell you not to touch the spider so that it will bite the girl. But we've already seen what happens if we freak out. Now, if it had known the future and wanted to warn her, then it would have laid out everything accurately without muddling through to convince me to follow its advice. But you getting everything handed out to you, the mind's still gonna go, I don't know about this. So, kind of just depends on how much information you need to believe someone else's word. Or did the voice anticipate this train of thought and want to confuse me? Oh my god, this is elaborate dialogue. Difficult. Should I listen to me? Listen to the other voice within the voice of the head? And then the spider's still watching me. Motionless. Or how are you supposed to save her? This sounds like I probably should save. It screamed save time. Let her decide for herself. And And apparently you have control to the girl. Girl capitalize. Hi, spider. Don't bite me. Okay? Compadre, let's do this thing. Eh? Even if you just want to say hello. How about not an aggressive hello? It's going to hurt me tremendously, like my abdomen may fall out. Let's be better friends, okay? Be like Charlotte's Web. Make up some intricate webs. I slowly reach out, shaking hand to the flower next to me and pick it up. Nice flower. And carefully put it on the spider's head. It didn't even move. You look a lot nicer now. A little happy. Maybe like just... This spider could just be in its goth years. Maybe that. Blue suits you. It's a nice pop of color. Did we just change biology with a simple flower? I think my words embarrassed it because it's blushing slightly and the skull in its abdomen suddenly magically turned into a blue heart. What the fuck? Do you need to ask that question? Mind the spider's business. What? Okay, so we're just being involved with all these female insects. Why? And suddenly it can magically paint different images on its body? Now there's a girl's picture appeared on its abdomen. For some reason, a human girl, a spider girl is more difficult to portray. I mean, you don't have a dress. I mean, I see the hair. I knew your girl. So cute. What is this weird dialogue? The words make the spider blush even more. Is this gonna turn to a spider dating sim? Sorry, totally embarrassed you. OMG. Oh, and one more thing. How is it gonna portray its fucking name? Snowflake. Your name is Snowflake, the spider. It's nice, it's quite original. Definitely different from what I had predicted for you. And I'm... Oh, why was there whistling? There was literally whistling when the spider left. But before I can introduce myself, Snowflake dashes into the forest. How fast? I got to my feet after this mind-melding moment where I was suddenly able to communicate to a spider that could morphosize its body into charades. She probably doesn't like to talk too long. Oh, it's so straining and taxating to be talking for such time. Well, the spider is gone now. Let me just unpin that. If you'd like to stop glitching screen, please and thank you. Yeah, and I have to go to the cliff by now. Thus, I got a new furry-legged friend. Beautiful out the ocean look with lake, whatever this is, that rock. Ooh, the little cove. But then, like, there is a particular door just hanging out here. Nice, clean cut. But hey, when I reach the place, ooh, the music. I know it's you. This music, damn. Anyways, we immediately saw the door, red door, that Krill had talked about. Red with a black handle. I expected to see something ordinary, old and shabby, but this is a little too new, a little too clean. Ominous. Something out of someone's nightmares. It wasn't here before, so someone had to deliberately take this into the woods, set this here, or it's something that's not even of this world. Even, yeah, where did everyone go? Did everyone go inside the door? I thought I was supposed to meet them on the cliff. But they're not here. Perhaps they found something even more entertaining than a mysterious door. Or was it a joke after all and they dragged the door on their own to scare me? I mean, I'd be a little concerned with that level of commitment to just a gag. Rustles, okay, so they're just waiting and lurking and hiding. Rustles and creaks were heard from behind it. I tensed up. It'd be good if the door swung open and Krill jumped out screaming. What's worse is something scarier than Krill comes out of the other side. No, that's crazy. That's preposterous. No way could this door have something evil behind it. Who is there? I shout, getting up the courage. Oh? An indistinctive sound in response. Oh, I believe this is another one of our friends. Two rainbows appear from behind the door. Behind appears the head of the owner. Masha, hi. What are you doing there? Despite the usual cheerful smile, her seems a little sleepy to me. So the answer was obvious. She was just kicking back, taking a nap. I thought if I leaned on the door, it'd be comfortable to sit and watch the scenery, which... So the door's really dug in. It's supported. Yes, Doggo is here. You having a good time? Hello, Draven. How are you today? But you just missed the big old spider that was on the screen, which somehow turned into a friendly spider. And was it comfortable? Oh wow, you have green bow, green eyes, green dress. You're everything green. You're good? Hey, that's good to hear. What, Fluffy baby? I don't know if you can... If she would stop moving. Fluffy baby! Yes, then no. Well, it looks like it's not quite on the edge. So long as the dirt doesn't fall around where you're sitting, you should be fine. But you stayed seated anyways. How brave. Bubba, what? I can hear you back there. What are you crying about? Are you crying about the snack? I can give you one last snack, okay? Take a go. I can have another snatch my sip. I haven't sat on a cliffside like this, but like a mountain cliffside where it's just rocks sitting there, or if it's on top of a waterfall. Very exciting feeling to have. Don't know how I'd feel about this, where it's just the cliffside that's been eroded away and sitting there looking out at the ocean. You're like, not brave, I just honked out. Where are the others? Just, hey, you waking up, starting your day, and you got some food in your system. I think I drink water. I had pistachios. That was my meal of the morning. I just didn't feel like having anything else. I wasn't in the mood to cook. I mean, you're already a step ahead of me. Sure, I'm awake, but I have not fully ate anything currently, so oops. Now, where are the others? I mean, you're asleep, so maybe they couldn't find you behind the door? Wait, we're gonna go through the door? Legit? It looks meaningful at the door handle. Don't tell me there. What? That they're there? Yeah, I'll be like, does it teleport people, or are you just joshing with me? Oh wait, I'm just realizing she has gloves on her hand too. Oh wow, you're truly like a riveting frog. Why are you laughing? I mean, that's what I'm going to assume, right? A magical door that sits on the edge of something that has no reason to be there. I would assume it can take you other places. Of course, we're just fooling around. Somewhere deep down, really had that feeling. Tim said he would go to the base to get tools. Why do we need tools? Are we gonna break the door down? What tools? Don't know. Masha shrugged her shoulders and be like, just getting tools. That's all they told me. Well, yes, let's just go and ambush them while they're carrying around tools. Guy made the suggestion, a very clever suggestion to be devious. Hold on, I stayed waiting for you to ask something. Whatever could it be? Maybe speculating what's on the door? Or what? Could. She hesitated. Oh, the young children just be like, oh, ask around, see what they like. Did you ask Demo what kind of girls he likes? Oh my gosh, she turned super pink. Having said that, she blushed like a tomato. Why? Why do you think? I think it's for that one. What do you mean for that one? Now, what do you mean for that one? For all this love stuff, the gushy, the... You imagine kissing, right? Like in the movies? Scandalous, maybe even holding hands. Yes. Oh, you don't even want to kiss? Okay, you just want to be like, hey, just want to say hi. But no, I don't want to date you. Exactly. I just want to know what he likes. But you blushing like a tomato. It's clear. Are you trying to be a tsundere or what? Because the duality. Well, you could be. It could be representation of an. What is it? Ace? Not arrow? My brain is blanking, but basically either potentially demisexual or ace or arrow, or even just someone who doesn't understand why they like somebody yet, and they just are curious to get to know him better. Who knows? Shall I ask Krill too? Why, I'm not. See, you foiled yourself. I'm not interested in that fool, but you're interested in Dima. Really, I treat them about the same. And you. That's because you're too good and regular people. Just how it prioritizes. And you? Of course, the slob Krill of you three is the last one for me. The slob? I mean, he didn't look like he was dressed bad. He's just a little wild. I don't think it's fair, and it would be hurtful to him. That's what I'm talking about. What? Oh no, you've heard our conversation. What are you arguing about over there? What are you talking about? Boys and kissing and stuff? Krill's voice suddenly rang out, making us flinch. Speak of the devil when he appears. I hope Krill... he probably wasn't eavesdropping. If anything, he'd be confused about the dialogue, because he's far away. He wouldn't be able to hear everything we're saying unless we're screaming it. I'm guessing this is Dima with the... What kind of... I mean, this is kind of... ruby eyes in a way, but it's still more pinkish. There's another... rock. What is the rock I'm thinking of that's shiny like this? Hold on. We have many different profiles on here. Pink rock. Pink and red rocks. What are you? Hot pink, Himalayan salt, rock candy, flame flowers. No, what is a rock? Quartz? It could be quartz, I'm thinking. Potentially, yeah. The boys came out of the woods and stood next to us. Oh, hello. It's good that you came. Otherwise, we were already starting to worry. Emma greeted me. Be like, hi, how are you? Speak for yourself. Krill objected. We explained to him that he shouldn't have left you alone in the forest. Be like, hey, not really good etiquette to do that. Masha added. The Krill insisted that you could take care of yourself, and that was such a gesture of trust on his part. Stop spreading unnecessary information. Try to look what we've brought. What trinkets have you retrieved? He changed the subject and proudly showed us that. Why do you have a drill? Curious. Hang on just a second. Something else popped up on my computer. What is it? No, that does not work. What is it I'm trying to change? Nope, that doesn't change it for what I needed to do. Oof, technology. That still doesn't do it. What is it? Okay, because it keeps glitching on my side. There we go. That should tweak it on there. I think that should manage it. Gosh, information just being like, it doesn't want to function unless it's being a bunch. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, it does fix that. Okay, I think we got it corrected. Anyways, the drill. And then it wants to do it again. I just can't win. Wow, what drill? I say to Demo, why do we need your pathetic crowbar when we have a mega drill? First of all, where did you manage to find the drill? And secondly...
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? It means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle! All right, you don't have to shout at me! There's more soup! What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup! Going to the next aisle! There's still soup! Where are you right now? I'm at soup! What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup! What store are you in? I'm at the soup store! Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you!
Oh, it's still a delightful sound to have. Like, there is just so many great lines they put into that little comedy parody. Just making Suzaku so dumb. Just elevated the story. Which is crazy because originally his character is really heroic and good-hearted and down to earth, and then they just make him dumb boy. Oh yeah, well, I mean, most drills have it where it's like operated with a portable battery, so they'll be easy to operate. Yes, at any time play it because it's an enjoyable sound to just get a rise, especially when you know word for word the dialogue and you can just repeat it back. It's a hilarious time. This is very cheery music too. Ah, again, why are you glitching? Bro. Masha took the dangling wire in hand. What do you mean? I didn't think of it. The pride disappeared from Krill's face, and he looked puzzled at the drill. That's why I took that crowbar after all. No way, it's possible without electricity. We just hit the lock. Why? Why would you want to hit the lock with a drill? What for? It's cooler than the crowbar, that's what. Alright, let's go. Show me how to open a lock with a non-functioning drill. Suddenly, Masha agreed. Now you'll realize how deeply wrong you were. Before going to the door, she looked at Dima for a moment, as if to hint that now was the right moment. I'm interested to see it too. He was about to turn around and go after him, but I called out to him. Wait, I want to ask you something, Dima. Whatever could it be? Well, you know, totally off topic of this conversation about the drill and the crowbar, but what kind of girls you like, you know? Just give me a summary of your likes and dislikes. I totally tried to ask the question naturally as possible. It felt like I was betraying Nima by playing on Masha's side. His eyebrows went up. He opened his mouth and thought for a moment, and then closed it again. Why do you ask? Oh, totally just curious, just wacky overall, just came to me, thought. Then, nothing specific. Nothing at all? No preference, no things you might like more than another? You can offer your own version, and I'll tell you whether I like it or not. For example, you know, there's a shot in the dark. A girl with long blonde hair and green eyes, mostly smiling, calm, but, you know, just a wee bit arrogant. Dima frowned. Also with a green bow and reading a green dress, you know, just to put it on the nose. I decided to add the description for accuracy. Uh-huh. Are you talking about Masha? Oh, Masha. You think Masha looks like that? No, silly. Fully overdid it. Oops. Now I framed Masha. Why did they drag me into this? No way, no way. There's too many girls like that. You know, there's just the regular, run-of-the-mill, standard girl type. He looked disappointed. So, what do you think? Based on your description and also the traits I would add to those listed. Which traits? No matter, I would always be careful with a girl like that and expect a catch. That's not exactly what I expected to hear. Ah! There was a scream. My finger, it hurts. How did you hurt your finger? Will must have hit his finger again. How are you missing the lock with a hammer? I mean, not hammer, but a drill. And I told you not to hold it like that. Ignore them. Dima continued, like, anyways, this totally side conversation about totally not Masha. Are you okay? I'm sorry, I just got that full text and I'm like, excuse me. If we had such a girl in our company, I would keep quiet while she was useful. But if necessary, I would get rid of her. Why? Aren't we just kids having fun? We're not like on a heist movie. You good? Like, that was like... Was that foreshadowing or something? Or did you just get possessed by something? Okay, I'm scared for Masha in the presence of Dima. Maybe be a good friend and be like, yeah, don't be interested in him, he's weird. He concluded, smiling as if nothing happened. That sounds like he could dispose of your friendship very easily. His words shocked me. Of course, it turns out Masha was totally not his type. Then she'd be upset, and I'd have to figure out something like, ugh, gotta support my friend, I gotta make her feel better. And this completely different get rid of. Such an expression already borders on hatred. Most likely he just made a bad joke. I mean, it could have been his way to be like, yeah, I can hear you're clearly asking for Masha, so could just do a little bit. I mean, Dima is the one with the most outlandish eye color. Dima is the last character we see in picture. And Dima is standing, what I'm assuming, in front of the door, which could potentially be a gateway that's linking him something with something evil. I did it! The power of the Mega Drill! It worked! What did I tell you? I mean, it's not functioning, so you just were like this. Bashing it, breaking it even more. Rill shouted again. Oh, so we're able to open this door now. What Mega Drill? I just pressed something here and it opened. Oh, the grand reveal. Let's go take a look. Yeah, Dima, I'm gonna keep my distance from you. Calmly offered Dima and went to the offers. I followed him with a 5 feet distance. Hey! 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 Ow. Hang on a second, my ear's being stabbed. But look, we saw all of these images on the spider! That it went scary face, snowflake girl. Wait, no, lies. Scary face heart to snowflake to girl. So is this my one choice of a mini game of a crazy door? What the heck? Look, look. I tried pressing, but nothing happened. You can take them and swap them around. Let's take one. Dibs on the skull. Ay. You're not taking them. We're going to arrange them in the correct puzzle order. Oh, you wanted to open the door, didn't you? This must be the key. Most likely they need to be put in the right order. If only I could figure this out. And how are you going to guess? My intelligent design of dying once before in the game. There's only 4 pictures, so the combination should not be many. Well, already, heart. And then switch that to one. There's quite a few combinations if you tag each piece. Wait. Yes, but if they can also be inserted sideways or upside down, then there's even more options. I'm pretty sure we don't need to complicate it that much. Now when we make a key for upside down pictures, it looks crooked and not impressive at all. Why then make a key that is so easy to guess? Because they want you to open this door. They want you to open, potentially, Pandora's box. Imagine that you're being chased and you run up to this door and begin to solve the combination. They'll catch you 10 times. Unless, of course, you're me and I already know. Bop, 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 bam, done. So the key only does its job in situations where a person has no time. It's an emergency door. It's even the color red. It appears you run to it, and then it immediately disappears. How? I hope you're just speculating, because did you not just discover this door? Why would you already assume it would disappear? But it's been standing here for hours, since it's an emergency. Broken? In repair? Or the door is hunting? While they were arguing, I thought about little Snowflake. She showed the exact same pictures. Heart, snowflake, girl, skull. In what order were they on her? Oh, if only I could remember. Let me Oops, sorry, that burp came out of nowhere. Seriously, body, what are you burping twice in a row? Let me try. Ooh, suddenly there's change in music. Okay, we're gonna hack the code now. Help the girl put the pictures in order. Although, she could do it herself. Eerie? Is this fourth wall breaking, or is this the other mind within my mind that is telling me this? We went here, to heart, to snowflake, to that. Are you sure? Are you positive? What happens if I put it in wrong order? Like, we have to try that first. Hold on. Mess it up. Girl, snowflake, this, that. Let's see. No, I think oh, I thought it was gonna give me a penalty. I have to try again. Let me just reload, because we are gonna play this without having mistakes. Beep, beep, beep. Huh? What do you mean? I thought I had it correct. What did I do wrong? What? Was it supposed to be the other way? Because now's the question, do I need it left to right or right to right? Well, girl, snowflake, heart, this? You want it this way? So the opposite way? This was scary face, then we got the heart. Got the snowflake, and then we got the girl. Yeah. Huh? I did it correct. What do you mean? Scary face, then it turned to a heart. Then it turned to a snowflake, and then it turned to the girl. Because the blushy face, it turned to a blue heart. This is correct. What do you mean? I'm lost. What do you mean I'm doing this wrong? Slowly, it starts with creepy face. We have creepy face, the heart. Snowflake, the girl, right? Huh? Okay, maybe I'm misinformed? Wait, the snowflake was the last? I swear. Oh, I guess I'm tripping myself out, but skull. By tearing the cobwebs, I scared her, and it was a threat. Heart, I gave a flower, and we became friends. The girl, she turned out not to just be a spider, but a spider girl. Snowflake. That is her name. Maybe I was making up the conversation and the spider was showing the cipher, but why? No, I can't doubt my friends. Snowflake is my friend. Of course, Snowflake wouldn't betray my trust and send me into the hands of a nefarious deal. Done. A click sounded. Did you guess? I apparently had to guess because I was getting misinformation on Snowflake and the girl. Grill grabbed the handle and tried to turn it. Nope, it's still locked. What if a minus attempt? What do you mean a minus attempt? Then would be heard after every signal change. Oh, do all of us need to put in the... Wait. Yeah, there's enough of us, so we all need to put it in at once. I've already tried swapping 2 pieces and there was no click. So we have to move all 4. With the power of 4 combined, we will summon it all. She didn't touch the one with the picture of the girl. Doesn't fit either. Oh, and then, right in the middle of the discussion, the signs drove in the door and the picture turned blood red. Oh, you guessed it after all. Should we be happy? This sounds more and more concerning. Hard to believe. Did you know the order beforehand? A friendly spider let me know. We're just like Snowflake showed it to me. We're like, who the fuck is Snowflake? Who is Snowflake? Now they can be pressed, and the colors change. It turns out there's much more combinations. So, who's Snowflake? Wait, please. I started selecting colors. All the different colors of the thing, yeah. Now help the girl choose the colors. Although she could do it herself. Scary face, red. Blue heart. Pink girl. And a white snowflake. The skull was already red. We leave it like that. The heart was blue because blue suits her. Pink was, purple. Apparently, Snowflake decided it was the girliest color. And Snowflake itself is white with a bluish hue. It's simple here. It seems to be right. Something clicked in the board under which the buttons were closed. I turned the handle carefully. The door creaked slowly and opened. Oh God, why did you have to scare me? At the same time, something pushed from the other side. Incredibly hard, throwing me a couple meters away. Damn. Ouch. Oh. The graph softened the fall, but I still hurt myself badly. And we see the vortex of our unconscious mind again, potentially. Who's gonna come out there? Who's gonna come out there? I'm betting some demented-looking thing. With bated breath, everyone looked through the doorway. Instead of sky and ocean on the side, we saw thick darkness. At about this moment, each one of us realized We shouldn't have opened that door. But it was too late. What is there? Your worst nightmares? Krill asked the question I didn't really want to know the answer to. Most likely nothing good. Then Dima said intensely. What? Ah, Jesus, your game. Stop with the jumpy. Why are we screaming? Why is Masha screaming? Yeah. Masha suddenly squealed, trying to tear something off of her leg. They grabbed me. They grabbed me. Help. What? First one to come to his senses. Run. We have to run. Before Krill could even take a step, he immediately fell to the ground. Ah, it grabbed me too! What is grabbing you, bro? What is grabbing you? These hands, they're coming out of the ground! Shouted Dima. It's hard to believe, but his words were true. A pale gray hand came out of the ground and grabbed my ankle. Ah! There's another and another. More and more arms wrapped around my body, preventing me from moving. Ooh, as soon as I tried to scream, one of the hands clamped tightly over my mouth. The disgusting smell hit my nose, and the taste of bitterness made me sick. All I could do was wriggle and mumble. Others were in the same situation. What should I do? Do we have a choice here? I better save. I better save. What the hell is going on here? Be like, what in tarnation is going on in this cliffside? Confused, I failed to intervene immediately. Although I'm just as useful in this situation as Girl is. More surprisingly, not at all. Okay, first, I need to calm down. Take a few breaths. Sip a nice hot beverage. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Something just fell on my side. In. Ouch. What a nasty smell. I ignore it. Down. Okay, did we just force back psychically energy? Good. It is necessary to think soberly, analyze the situation, look for a way to salvage at any cost. Once I've stopped twitching, hands loosen their grip a little. I still can't turn my head to see what's going on with the others. There's a hand. There is a hand. Hang on a moment. Besides being freaked out by that, I just felt like sneezes were coming on. I was like, oh, I need to sneeze. At that moment, one hand appeared out of the darkness, grasping the door frame. Oh, there's teeth. Oh, there's a lot of teeth coming at us. In a second, and the outline of a mouth appeared. Oh my god, it's getting closer. No. Lots of teeth. Lots of pointy teeth. Since the creature didn't kill everyone at once, there's a high probability that it wants to devour us alive. Oh my god, this is a thing. Why doesn't it have eyes? Oh my... Oh, this is uncomfortable to look at. A couple more hands, and it showed itself. Vaguely resembling a mutated baby head. I have no idea how to fight it. Mother. Suddenly the monster spoke. Mother. Maybe... Bro, are you gonna really say that? No. Then I'd have a chance. Mother, they're all here. Mother, what? I can feel them. Is this a delusion, or is it really addressing its mother, like, kinetically? Ooh, wait, this is really detailed. The creature's mouth opened. Just like the letter O, but with teeth. No wonder someone said it's the scariest letter. Just the abyss. Hey, no. A discernible human face appeared inside. Apparently, Mother lives within. Mother is coming out of Mother. Then I understand it is Mother, without eyes. Hello, children. The woman greeted us without an emotion in her voice. Your daily life has become too monotonous, so I've decided to hold a contest. Yes. Are you excited? I know I am. I'm ravenous. No. I'm sure you are. All children love contests, especially with the prize being if you'll be devoured alive. It would be uncomfortable to participate in such state, so I'll take my hands off. That's a good thing. I would have some space for maneuvering. But now, this, if anyone talks without permission or does anything strange, I'll kill you all. But yeah, you can't do without it. Is it clear? I'm gonna say yeah. It couldn't be clearer. She really is capable of killing any one of us in a split second. Bad boys and girls are going to die. The main thing is for others to understand it and be like, hey, everybody else involved who doesn't have a weird second mind in their mind, chill out. Don't do anything. Play dead, if anything. Want to ask a question? You have to raise your hand and wait for permission to speak. Oh god, it's freaking high school all over again. Just like at school, my worst nightmare. Now, I'm taking my hands off. Like you said, that stinking palm finally hooked from my mouth. The other hands are unclenching their fingers, but not all of them. Those that held the legs remained. So in our contest, we won't have to move around? It's too early to draw conclusions. I have to listen carefully, not missing the slightest detail. The girl's life depends on it. I glanced around briefly. You all better not mess up my chances. The others were shaking with fear, but fortunately they didn't panic or do anything stupid. But we do have our little wild child friend Krill, who might do something bad. Death voting. Oh, death voting. Sounds a bit like we're going to be playing 999 or the notary games. The woman announced, "It'll help strengthen the bonds of friendship while losing many lives. The essence of the contents is clear from the name, but let me explain in more detail. Each of you is entitled to one vote. You should vote the death of a friend. If you don't want to, you don't have to vote. Next, here's how it goes. None of you vote for option 1. Then I will tear off a limb from each of you, but everyone stays alive. But you have a limb removed. You're going to bleed out. And if no one can get to help, everyone dies that way. Hand or leg, left or right. I'll decide for myself. Just keep your surprise. Option 2, the vote took place. Whoever gets the most votes, I will kill. Those who refuse to vote will also die. Those who voted remain unharmed. Can't we just vote for Mother to die? Option 3, everyone voted, but the vote was split 2-2. In that case, the draw of the first version, I'll kill them both. Option 4, 2 voted against each other, 2 abstained. The draw of the second version, each one of you dies. Is there not, the only thing we get that's reasonable is getting our limbs ripped? Option 5, everyone voted and the votes were equally divided. The draw of the third version, friendship won. Wait, so that's what we do? Everyone voted and the vote is evenly divided. Friendship won, everyone stays intact. That's what we need to do. That's it. If anyone tries to talk or make a sign during the voting, I'll kill everyone. So it's the whole notary games, even though we know the answer, even though we know the correct option to stay alive, one motherfucker has to ruin it for everyone because they panic. Everyone votes. Everyone votes evenly. Dun, 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 dun. Simple. Who's gonna mess this up? Who's gonna mess this up? Cheating is no good. As I said, if you have any questions, you can raise your hand and wait for permission to speak. But there's conditions here. How many conditions, bro? Only once. So you have to get all your questions out at once. You have to really think about it. Besides, if the question seems irrelevant to me, I would consider an attempt to influence the choice of others, and again, everyone would die. So trying to get a read... Well, I mean, it's not irrelevant. Can't I just get option 5 repeated to me, word for word? 5 minutes? Go ahead. Oh, wait. Let's list the participants just to be sure. Oh god, we're seeing them with crying faces in this. Grill! Masha. Why are you still smiling, though? As there's this variation from sad, terrifying to anxious fear to I'm gonna kill everybody face. What the fuck? And last but not least, why are we so elaborately depicted? We have heterochromia eyes, we have red hair, we have a yellow bow. Are we literally trying to say we have a dual personality or something if we're having two different colors? Honestly, this demon has made this so explicitly detailed. But obviously, option 5. Everyone votes and the vote is evenly dispersed. So I'm assuming because we have 4 participants, girl votes for Dima, Dima votes for Marsh, Krill votes for girl. That's evenly spreading the vote. Everyone votes. No one has to die. No one has to get their limbs ripped off. How are we gonna mess this up? Because I mean, Dima over here is looking hella shady, which already Dima said would take out Masha if need be, and Krill wants to fight to the death for Dima. So, hold on. Isn't there an option to vote for yourself? Wouldn't that be an option to do? Everyone just vote themselves? Wait, no. I don't know. Because that wasn't explicitly explained. But anyways, we don't get a name. We're just called girl. And the girl. Now you can start. You can't stop me from thinking. I've been pondering the situation already. Yeah, the world is this information suddenly being provided to us now. I mean, estimate the risks, obviously. The first option's out of the question. Anyone votes, girl dies with 100% possibility, even if the vote is not for her. So we can't refuse to vote. It's been decided. Decide for whom to vote. Sounds like a savey time. Time to save. Even by voting randomly, I increase the probability of winning by 25. No, with equal votes, both die. Plus, someone can still refuse to vote. It's too complicated. I just need to understand who others are likely to vote for. Dima's gonna vote for Marsh. Krill's gonna vote for Dima. Would Marsh vote for Girl? That's the problem. But here, let's hear the other thoughts. An idea came to me. Hey, voice, you're pretending to be a fortune teller, aren't you? Try to guess who I'll choose. Just keep in mind, I'll do it my way anyways. This time, your choice won't change anything. But if you guess, I'll start believing you in a little more. What, you don't want to? Oh god, there's a time limit. Oh my god, it moves fast. Answer, don't vote. Don't answer, what do you mean? We can't click don't vote. Well, keep quiet further. Not sure if you exist anymore. Ugh, there's actually a time limit. This is stressing. In case I have to share my thoughts with someone. Therefore, let's assume you do exist. Just demoted to a common listener. Listen, the first option seems the most correct in terms of friendship, doesn't it? That is, we sort of refuse voting to kill our friends and believe in their honesty. No one votes and everyone stays friendly invalids. Oh wow, that's quite a way to put it. Happy it. No, didn't you hear option 5? Did no one listen to option 5? But then why did the... Then why did the woman say friendship 1, suggesting 5th option? It's her twisted view of the world. Friendship as she sees it, where everyone hates everyone equally? No. I agree with her. The first option is equivalent to inaction, to run away from problem. Yeah, it's pretty much not doing anything, just letting everyone become victims of the situation. True friendship is manifest in the 5th option. Here's why. In order for everyone to get 1 vote, we must know and understand each other perfectly. We must guess each other's words without any gestures or words. Pretending. Demo smiling. You're pretending? I don't know, unless you just have a really excellent poker face. But... crying, Masha's growling, Dima smiling. Here we go. In the force, yeah. Would fight Dima. Look at that, I already figured this out. Krill already talked about fighting a tribe of savages, so he would pick Dima. But then Dima talked about how he would sacrifice Masha. He's a crybaby, but he sticks to his principles. Who he will vote for is clear from the beginning. Moving on to Masha. I mean, so long as Masha's not being fake or two-faced with us, yeah. She's gonna avoid picking Dima and pick Krill. As Dima had warned the girl before, she's quite capable of doing sneaky things. And most likely she will choose Krill. That leaves Dean. I don't know how Masha offended him, but he explicitly said he was ready to get rid of her, unless this was like a crazy-ass bluff. According, she will be his choice. What do we end up with? Each one of them will be voted for once. Am I gonna have to vote for myself? Because Dima's already been voted, Masha's already been voted, Krill's already been voted. I have no one else to pick unless I want to sacrifice somebody. We're taking this gut instinct. But it didn't say anything about if I vote for myself, I sacrifice myself. All the evil crazy lady said, whoever has the most votes. But then again, being the 5th option, friendship wins, that I sacrifice myself to save the rest. Is that what it's going for? It would simply a matter of pointing out who girl likes the least. She said she treats them equally. This is understanding of friendship, it's about equality, which means I need to save everyone. I looked at the woman and raised my hand. What do you want to ask, girl? She inquired, having first covered the other's ears. Can I vote? Oh, so we do ask the question. Can I vote against myself? In a confident tone. You can. But does it penalize me? Without even being surprised. Thank you, that's all. Well, voice, you understand already, don't you? I vote against myself, then everyone will have exactly one. We'll all be safe and sound. That sounds too good to be true. Time is up, said the woman. I will listen to the answers one by one and then announce the results. Oh god, I'm so nervous. I'm scared what's gonna happen. Pale hands tightly covered the girl's ears so hard it even hurt. She could hear nothing but her own pulse. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Krill answered first, then Masha, then Dima. And now, it is my turn, which probably sounds like a time to make a save. What is your decision, girl? No doubt. Why are you picking refuse? No! Accepted. That's not what I wanted to say. I guess we didn't have control over this? The girl intervened. You thought I didn't know about you? Oh, surprise twist. The mind within the mind has been hurt this entire time. Before, you always helped and protect me. Now, as true friendship, let me protect my friends with a sacrifice. I am truly grateful. I consider you my friend. But I can't let you decide this time. After all, you're wrong. True friendship implies exactly the first option. Everyone has to sacrifice something for the sake of friendship. That's kind of a dark way to put it. You really shouldn't have to sacrifice something. More like learn to move in different fashions. You can't just receive without giving anything. Even in the simplest of friendships, you have to... Well, I mean, you're using the word sacrifice a little heavy, because is it a sacrifice to want to spend quality times with your friends? Your mistake is that you think the first option is too risky. In fact, the risk of option 0. I'm sorry, because the girls assuming that everyone else is refusing to vote, or that what if everyone else voted for the girl and just kicked me to the side? You're really hoping that no one else picked the other option. Each one of us will undoubtedly choose it, not allowing the possibility of other developments. Here you're gonna get screwed over. I know it. I know it. Don't think I'm afraid to vote against myself. It's just by doing so, I'm the only one who voted and kills us all. This is some kind of foolishness. You'll regret your choice. And now it's time to announce the results. Oh god, what's it gonna be? I am nervous. I'm hella nervous. Keep messing with my lips in anticipation. Man, this fucking music. Ooh, okay. It's go time. We're about to find out. Against Krill. Oh, what a tension in the air. You could almost cut it with a knife. And that's why I like contests. The competition, the thrill, the anxiety, and the potential for blood spilling. Don't drag it out. So, against Krill, there's 0 volts against Krill. So Masha didn't vote for Krill. We breathed out a sigh of relief. 0 against Masha. 0 votes. Dima didn't vote for Masha. Really, Miss Kylie, nope, something's about to hit the fan. Something is about to wreck this entire plan. Against Dima, 0 votes. I almost killed everyone. Against the girl, here's a coming, here's a gonna blow up in my face. I'm gonna die horribly with my limbs being ripped apart. So, best friends forever. Would you like to explain to me why we decided to murder me? Me. All 3 of you, you just threw me under the bus. Because I was the last one to arrive? Because my hair's red? Because I have heterochromic eyes? Because I'm slightly pink? What did I do to you? What did I do to screw me over so bad? Because I knew the key to the door. That must be it. You thought I was part of this plan. The betrayal. So, how about we make another deal and I don't get my limbs ripped off? You know, maybe like exchange my soul or something? What? In total, by unanimous decision, the girl was chosen as the victim. How? Weren't these my friends? I don't understand. What does it mean? What an interesting outcome. Why did they vote against me? Yeah, could you give me, like, Krill? Krill, why did you vote against me? Is this part of some cunning plan? Oh, wait a minute. Option 6? What do you mean option 6? We should have probably asked, is there any more options to pick from? Oh, silly me with my murderous plan. I forgot to tell you about all the different ways you could die because your friends hate you. Let me tell you about it. Such a friendly company, and it flew out of my head, you know. Who knew it'd end up like this? Well, it's a secret option which is not mentioned in advance. And don't you dare think I came up with it just now, like totally didn't just scratch it out of the rule book. You came with it up just now. Don't lie. It's not cute. Castling. Castling? What are we talking about? Maybe the title's a little off on its meaning, but it sounds good and okay. Anyways, the essence of the 6th option is as follows. If someone takes all the bumps while refusing to vote, from a victim, this person turns into a vigilant. Wait, vigilant? A vigilant? I don't want any violence. It doesn't matter. Anyways, oh no, we spoke without permission. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Given the emotionality of the moment, I'll cut you some slack. But next time, I'll kill everybody. Not a trace of her cold image remained. Now she was already openly having fun, toying with us. The second round, you have a chance to justify yourself. Why did you vote for the girl? Even though the logical conclusion was we assumed you were going to vote for Masha, I wanted to get to the fifth option, where everyone had one vote each. I didn't think anyone else had voted for her. You all took the risk of voting for girl, not thinking to vote for one another. Liar. Now Masha. I guess there was a catch in voting, and whoever got the most votes would actually be saved. But everything that they described in the voting system said, the most votes die. Masha, why are you lying right out? Nonsense. Krill, how about we hear from you, because you're the most surprised. Don't lie to me. I asked you last, you have to time compose at least something. Answer of is accepted. Now, time to choose her. Wait, we get to pick who dies? Oh, damn, we get the power. Let me save. If you freeze, everyone dies. Oh, actually, it's not a bad alternative because I still get to win in the end. I count 2, 3, 1. I have to pick on people's faces. Oh, I can't kill anyone. I refuse to take revenge. You're gonna have to. 2. Can I choose myself like last time? Like last time? What do you mean last time? You didn't choose yourself. 3. At the same second, Krill was grabbed by his arms and legs, pulling him in different directions. Oh my god, is everyone gonna die? It hurts. Smack. Oh shit, yeah, everyone I guess is dying then. His body was torn apart. Ugh, they gave it just a disgusting flesh out. Blood poured all around, and his insides spilled out, falling to the ground with a resounding slap. I just got an achievement that says Narcissist. Why him? Talking without permission again. Don't try my patience. Gritted her teeth and fell silent, sniffing her nose. Well, there's really no point now, because we already lost one friend. He got viciously ripped apart. So, our indecision. Yeah, I mean, a lot of games like to actually penalize you for taking your time or fumbling for an exact choice, which I do appreciate games where they penalize you for that, because sitting on the fence doesn't help either side. There could be only 2 left. Now only 1 has a chance. You kill by refusing to kill, and you save by killing. How many will survive? 1 or 0? The choice is yours. 1. We need to click on pictures. You're gonna pick Masha. Damn. I choose 2. Gonna pick me? I guess we're picking Masha. Wait, oh my gosh, it was the other trying to pick. Or decide for herself. He might. Why'd you choose Dima? Damn. You're dying. Sorry. I bet you're gonna get ripped apart. After my words, a hand squeezed him like a tube of toothpaste. Oh, that was very depictive of a sound. Okay. There was a sound of crushing bones, and the head swelled up and burst. Brains scattered around. I didn't. Oh god, why did we get another achievement? An Emily? Why am I getting flower achievements? Wow, I didn't know this could happen. Did you see that? It was like a firecracker, just human. I didn't even have time to shout. Oh yeah, the smile stayed on his face until the end. However, this time it seemed ominous. Well, well, as planned for the 3rd round. As planned. So you wanted 2 to die. 2 are left. And both girls. Oh, 2 good little friends. How cute. Instead of a tea party with dolls, let's have a quiz question planned. Or did I say it was contest? The quiz sounds more suitable now. And it got a lame title, Death Voting. So boring. Okay, now it's not a contest, but a quiz, and it'll be called Why Did You Die? Or Eye for an Eye. You will die. Got it? Uh-huh. This is crazy. Perfect timing, thank you for the sound. Just like, yep. People are just dying. Both the boys died brutally and grotesquely. And everyone tried to betray me and kill me. Man. Wait, you must answer that you got it or I'll kill you. Huh? Got it. Got it. That's nice. It's time to switch roles. Now Masha choose. Well, then that means I die. Masha will be the only one who lives. So... this is where it ends? I just get brutally murdered? No, seriously, no more. Oh, will you die? Will you die? No, it's just, you die. One side of the scale is empty as it is. All you have to do is say how much we put in the second one. You get it? Or should I kill you alone or with the girl? Wait, you're talking to me or you're talking to Masha? Did you really have an inkling, a microscopic idea that this otherworldly being was going to actually let us live? Like it just wanted to torture us and satiate the last bit of fear before snuffing it out in a horrendous, gory, grotesque version of Guess Who's Dying First? Da-da-da-da. She's not leaving any of us alive. The point, the questions have reached absurdity. Masha will... Wait, why is Masha dying? Because you just said Masha is choosing. You think Masha's not gonna choose the girl? You think your friendship's valuable even though Masha already voted for you once. Yeah, she's gonna find a reason to kill me. I want her to die too. Suddenly said through her teeth. There you go, I told you it would be so easy. But you have to convince me. How else? She's literally gritting her teeth and be like, I want her to die. Come on, pour your heart out. Say every last evil, intrusive, horrible thing you have ever thought about the girl and let it out. Let her dying moments be so horrific for this friendship to be destroyed, even in the afterlife. I hate her. Tell me how I'm such a bad person. Oh, having said that, or unless Masha's doing this to convince herself to disassociate. Maybe. I hate you. All you do is pretend to be a saint. What else am I supposed to do? I'm assuming by our ages we're kids. We don't have anything evil to do. Your sugary kindness makes me sick. No, I don't mind kind people. But your kindness, it's not normal. It's not healthy. Could just be toxic positivity. But you always play the role of the victim and it never entails a negative effect for you. Bro, you literally all voted for me to be the victim and I sustained it from the vote. How am I playing into anything? It doesn't happen that way in real life, but this world seems to adapt to you. You understand, your kindness and self-sacrifice are worthless if you lose nothing. I mean, we just lost 2 friends. I think my kindness is justified. They turned into hypocrisy. Most importantly, you bring Did I go looking for this door? No. Did I go playing around with power tools to open the door? No. Only thing I did was have a sense of curiosity after being brought to the source of evil and mindlessly putting together a puzzle that I assumed to be lighthearted. I didn't cause this. Krill and Dima and Marsha, you brought this. You brought this on to us. And no, I'm not talking about Krill. And no, I'm not talking about Krill's death, like totally that was your fault. Krill was gonna die either way in this situation. We are all going to die. If anything, now option 1 for having pulled a limb would have been the better option. And my existence, damn, you just hate me to the core. Anyone in the background of the perfect, you feel like a bad perfect. Wait, I did not even read that. Anyone in the background of the perfect you feels like a bad perfect. Did I just read the word perfect twice? Bad person. Because of this, people try to do better to their own detriment and face consequences, sometimes with very serious consequences. Are you talking about another event that happened? Because I'm assuming our lives should have been totally chill before this. But not you. Someone else will always act a lightning rod for you. Yeah, Masha's being macabite. Like, for one, Masha couldn't just come up and talk to Guillaume for himself. Masha's just sleepily being dangerous, sleeping on the edge of a cliff, and now Masha's just lying into me after seeing both of her friends die brutally. Masha, couldn't we just make up? My gosh, you're being so mean to me. Oh, what was that? Game night, who is that? Yeah, emails. Oh, points, blah blah blah, we good. Anyways, you're like a walking, invulnerable reproach to all in sundry. Just look at your apathetic face. Oh yeah, because everyone else had an expression besides me. I just am staring blankly. Not expressing any emotion as usual. You know why? Because you don't really care. You're incapable of empathy because you're incapable of understanding the pain of others. You have never experienced it. Oh, maybe I just have a resting bitch face. Therefore, I believe that ordinary death is not enough. Masha! Oh my gosh, Dravine, Masha is being crazy. Compassion. You need to suffer in order to understand the suffering of others. I'm sorry, you sound like a overlord now. Aren't you just like a little girl? Only by inflicting enough pain can your true identity be revealed. That's when we'll find out if you're really that kind. Having spoken her piece, Masha fell silent. Masha, you are sick in the head. Well, very, very impressive speech. So much venom, so much violence, so much disdain for such a human life. Bravo, Masha. We know you're evil. Ooh, having said this, the woman threw Masha high into the air, but did not catch. Well, I mean, I didn't have to die and Masha see it. I get to be the last one around. Her body hits the ground with a rather large thud. Arms and legs twisted in an unnatural shape, bones sticking out somewhere. Oh, Masha's not dead. You see? Spitting out blood. As always, it wasn't you who got it. We are playing a mind game with a literal interdimensional being. How do you think this is gonna play out? You're the one who decided to spit venom at me. I didn't do shit. And then her gaze went out. And we get another achievement with a flower, Sterilius. It's my turn. Where is my other house shoe? Oh, there you are. Come here, shoe. Calmly, I turn to the woman. What kind of horrific death are you gonna give me? What? In such a hurry to die? Or did her words hurt you? You asking if her words hurt me? The corners of my mouth slightly twitched. Did they hurt me? My eyes are faintly wet. No. Hang in. And you, what do you think? But I couldn't. Oh, damn. We're really gonna have a realization of being apathetic, but really just holding back all these emotions and then dying horribly after all our friends died. Of course they hurt me. I snapped to a scream, tears running down my cheeks. My best friends, the ones I thought were my best friends, betrayed me. Well, I mean, if anything, you've just been in a state of disassociation, disillusion this entire time. The world around went blurry. All three of them voted against me, and I'm not such a fool to believe in their excuses. Yeah, none of their excuses made any sense. Lie, lie, lie. It's not just a betrayal. Can't be sure about Krill and Dima. Masha sincerely, with all her soul, hated me. Why do you hang out with someone who hates you that much? Did you hear what she said? Yeah, she want you dead, dead, dead. I've always tried to help him. I never did anything wrong. And it turned out it was my mistake? I mean, what could you have possibly done so horribly in your day-to-day life to cause such resentment? The fact that I don't show it when I feel bad so as not to disturb others makes me a culprit? When we fell in the forest with Krill, I dislocated my leg. It's swollen and hurts terribly. Wait, what? Your leg's been dislocated, or is this from another time? Wait, what? So we've been hobbling over here with pain in our leg. Oh, shite. I had to stay there and wait for the pain to subside a little. After all, so you wouldn't feel guilty. I came to the cliff because I thought they would get worried and go looking for me. I opened the door even though I was actually against it. And after that, I'm bad? Then what should I do to be good? I can't take it anymore. I do my best and even more, but the attitude towards me is only getting worse. I mean, we're just pouring our heart here. According to Masha, the very fact of my existence makes me guilty. I don't want to be guilty of anything. Well, depending on the... You can't be worried about everyone else assuming you're guilty. That's one thing. You have to live your life, because not everyone's going to agree with you. You're not going to make friends with everyone. You will either have acquaintances, enemies, or just people who don't particularly care to see you again. It is what it is. You gotta move along from it. I want to exist. I want to live, and I want others to be happy about it. We are not living anymore. We're going to die. So the answer to your question? I'm goddamn hurt about her words. And you really don't see the source of the problem, even when Asha rubbed your nose in it? Suddenly, the woman interrupts my monologue. Rude. Were you even listening to me? Yes, Masha was wrong in thinking that everything is easier for you than others. However, the reason her delusion was that she was right about an abnormal kindness. Is it bad to be kind? I mean, it's a matter of either not being selfish or being too selfless that other people look bad because they look out for their own interests. Kind of, it makes other people feel like they're not up to par. But again, it's the whole thing of you do you. You do you. When you're kind contrary to common sense, yes. What do you mean by contrary to common sense? I mean, you dislocated your leg. You literally dislocated your leg. That's not just you got bruised, you got a little sore, but you literally physically unraveled your body a little. I've explained it to you. But you made a big problem out of a small one. That's what's contrary to common sense. I did it to my own detriment. I have a right to do so. You're such a hard-headed girl. Let me prove that your kindness is capable of harming not only you. Okay? Then, oh no, we got another round of this? Oh no, what else is gonna happen? Oh no, oh no, oh no. How was there a last round? Really, you're gonna play this like... Instead of just killing you now and just finishing this, let's play a little bit more. Let's delve into this darkness, this evilness, this abnormality that's apparently for your kindness. And hang on a moment. All right. Ready for this last round. Okay, is this plain and simple, or is this talking about the other being that was in my head who said I'm me? Who should I kill? Because then you're saying who should I kill? And instead of saying you and I, you're saying you and me. And I mean, guess in this case, this creature's trying to prove the point that I'd rather sacrifice myself instead of killing for revenge. And now we go back to normal face. I didn't say anything. Besides, if I stay alive, I will cause much more pain to others. I see. She got me. I smiled slightly and bent down to pick something off the ground. Then I walked over to the woman and carefully put the flower behind her ear. You look prettier now. So your answer is... That's the kind of person I'm in. And I won't be able to go against my own nature. Oh god, we're gonna see ourselves die. You have to say it clearly so I can be sure. The answer's obvious. Kill me. As soon as I finish my sentence, pale fingers grabbed my head and yanked it up sharply. Besides that, what a beautiful background as well, but the body's dead. The body dead. The body is dead. It almost didn't hurt. What do you mean, part one? Everyone's dead. Literally ripped to shreds. What do we mean, part one? Thank you. Oi, hello. So, what's going on? Hello? Staring into the void. Okay, don't stare. Sorry, my bad. It's embarrassing. No shame, no conscience. What are you waiting for? Go away. I mean, what should I be asking? Out of everything I could ask, I mean, Molytropia, I could easily look it up. The magic spire was obviously like a cipher of some kind that someone would discover. Can't really say because behind the door it's essentially some other world. I guess standard human question. What do you want? Why should I answer? I think it's already clear that the characters won't blindly obey your choices. First, you have to earn trust. And only then will we start listening to you. Otherwise, how do I know whose side you'll end up taking? Let things take their course. For now, you're just an observer. You don't have to try and roll back and change your answer choices. All of them will lead to this point without changes. However, over time, as you get better at understanding the situation, you will have more influence. So it's time to say goodbye. See you in part 2. And sort of. It's a bit early, but Merry Christmas, everyone! Hey, there was a person. That being was there. What? I guess nothing else changes. Like, damn. Wow. I really don't know how to describe what magical darkness we just experienced, honestly. I mean, honestly, I guess the very first thing would be to Google it. Molytropia. So apparently there's 7 chapters. Random acts of violence. Lovely, someone else put that. How about a description of what the heck? Definition. Does it not? Maybe not, so it will be a mystery to me, but wow. Okay. That was ominous and dark, twisted, but it has a premise. Apparently, as these chapters progress, we're either in a time loop or that we're going to be able to influence what happens from this point to avoid a friend's death, or that we are going to be in the afterlife with their deceased bodies. Obviously, there's some other being with us as the girl character who doesn't have a explicit name. Truly terrifying, truly interesting. I mean, I don't know when they're gonna make more content for that game. So what is it? Is that game only came out last year. And obviously it came out right before Christmas because it came out December 7th of 2022. Now, there's 5 achievements that currently, which means 5 deaths that happened. But hold on. Wait, I got all the flowers except Narcissus for the yellow when we let Krill die. Anemone or Dima for dying, which was the white flower. Then the orange flower was from Masha. We did get the red death flower for when we killed the girl, but then there's a white flower that says for you. So there's an entirely other being at play. Because that's 5, and we only had 4 depicted characters. Holy crap, is there like more information about how this game is gonna overall go? Psychedelic atmosphere, yeah. It's obviously going to make us think. Let's see. They do have the publishers. Do they have a website that would depict more information? I mean, a lot went down. I would like to understand what the heck else is going down for this. Scary other things, but no. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna sit in anticipation once more and more chapters come out. What? That's it for stream today. It was quite the unsettling way to finish that off, which, I mean, if we're honest, we knew that was going to happen because a death game, an otherworldly being tricky, no one was going to survive this outcome, and yet there's part 2 where something else changes that we can earn trust to influence other people's choices and why. It's just unsettling. I need to go outside. I need to touch some grass. Was there anyone else who we could raid into that could potentially be cool about that? I don't know how many people are online today. We've got... Oh, hey. Are those 2 online? That might be fun. I don't know anyone else who is streaming this game specifically. Let me just mute that. Oh, who's that? Comfort Disney. Oh, someone having a little birthday stream with their little dog. Beeps.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Let's see. Oh, someone else is playing Skyward Sword. I do need to figure out the schedule though, because currently it is the 17th of Tuesday. I do know I'm going to be off on Saturday, so I will be streaming that day. Haven't figured out if it's going to be in the day or night. Still putting it up in the air. We definitely know we'll have next Tuesday for the 24th. Is there any other... I mean, there's no other significant holiday time that's going to be busy for my work at this moment. Like, holy crap, almost January's done. But definitely, I need to get all my games in order for February. That way it could be romance, scary, interesting. That way it's all mine because, I mean, I have cute overlays. I have this really cool rose stinger transition to use too. So, and plus I'll be able to change the lights in the background. So we'll have reds and pinks and flowery things. Maybe I could get like a little heart to put up here too. options. But definitely, I'll be posting more onto YouTube with other content because already this had good chunk of little jump scares and things to add to TikTok. And if I could make it work Hive, doesn't mean I've been able to post photos, but all the videos have not loaded. Thank you, Draven. That is actually a very smart thing to actually go consume a regular portion meal instead of just snacks and candy. But I've been drinking water, so being productive somehow. Do have my schedule pretty much. I know officially 21st Saturday we'll be back at some point in the day. If not, we'll be back here next Tuesday because, well, no, actually Thursday. No, scratch that. Thursday switched, so tomorrow, Wednesday, I only go in the morning. I could stream then, afterwards. I would have time. There's no hullabaloo. So long as I don't have anything distract me, we'll be here tomorrow too. Hey! Which then, we could play Sweet Home, we could start Resident Evil. Those are options. Oh, no. Because we did say we're gonna play The Last Door. Because it seems like The Last Door is something I could actually play thoroughly through without stopping. And I do want to find out what the heck the rest of the plot is. Anyways, food time. Get my business. Drink my water. Probably need to check on those things as well on my business to pay. Anyways, we'll leave this at this point. Have a good rest of your day. Probably just continue to wear this jacket for the rest of the day. It's comfy. It's a good color. Will I put patches? I don't think so. I'll probably put patches on the inside just to be like, surprise. Oh, it's okay, Muffin Dragon. You still popped in. You still gave us a very cute little Muffin Dragon tears. Which actually is a really cute emote. So, props for that. Yingy. Anything, I'll probably do some editing later today, because I do want to stream Path of the Midnight Sun. Just for the longest time this past few days, I've been just playing it on my own, just to see my own reaction to it, because I have been dying to play that game. Big old RPG that's similar to Fire Emblem and tactical RPGs. Hella fun. Pretty sure it's, what, $20, $19? Not bad for a good quality game. But I know, it is the end and I must depart because I can feel my stomach give me grumbles. But it's just how it is. If I'm anxious in the morning or if I have things I need to do, appetite disappears. Because it's just my priority mode. And I mean, I'm gonna have some cauliflower, I'm gonna have some protein, maybe throw in some curry powder, maybe even have a soup. Who knows, we'll be adventurous. To the end screen, which once I pause my music because I can't have it clashing together. Did it pause? Yeah, yes, maybe, yes. It's all good. Oh my gosh. Roast beast, that's a cute emote. I appreciate that. And we'll see you next time, or you'll pop in and see the random shenanigans of the VOD. Though, I think I'm going to delete this VOD because I realize there's some points where potential information was shown, so I just want to be safe on my part. But I will keep this VOD on YouTube once I edit out some information that was popping up that I didn't even think about. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.